Dog shit. Yum. Oh. It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day and day 3 in Coronado. This is our last day here. We're going to wrap it all up. I am currently working on this little flower bed in the back patio. This gets some far more light and more sun than the area we were working on yesterday, so my choices will reflect that. I have Hannah and Colin doing finishing work in the shade area over where the mosaics are. I have a volunteer named Lisa here today that's doing some detritus removal in the front, and Terry will be working on pots. I don't know if you can tell, but I have mounded pretty considerably in this little bed, and this is all leftover soil from planting cans. So if you don't have, if you don't have it in the budget to get dirt, remember, you've got at least a half a yard probably in planting can soil, even on a small project. So I was able to create a really nice mound. I staged a couple of small boulders, and now it's time for me to set my thriller. Aloe Speciosa. Look at this beautiful girl. She is just luminous. What a beautiful, beautiful plant. This was actually in a pot, and it was kind of leaning forward, and I was afraid that the whole thing might fall at some point. So rather than disrupt the entire pot, I just cut the Speciosa out and left the root ball. And that's okay. The fact that I have a little air root, that actually doesn't belong to this plant. It's just a cutting. I didn't even bother to harden it off, although you might, because this is a valuable plant. You don't want it to rot, but I know it won't here in Coronado. So I am going to plant the Speciosa. Do you have a notebook and pen handy? No? I'll wait. Okay, be prepared to take notes. This is very scientific. To plant a cutting, we are going to dig a hole, and you notice I don't even need a tool because this is just soft soil, so it's not even hard to dig. Deep enough, write this down, dig the hole deep enough so that your plant won't fall over. Then figure out where's the front end and where's the back. Angle it. Its most attractive presentation. Then backfill. Tamp it down and withhold water for a few weeks until it has a chance to harden off in there and get some little roots going, and you are done. That, my friends, is how you plant a succulent cutting.
See the rest of the garden.
Has this ever happened to you? You buy a 5-gallon specimen and you dump it out of the can and it all falls apart. So what? This is a succulent. It doesn't matter. Remember, roots are optional. So is soil. So I don't care that this happened. I'm actually glad because it means that it's not as heavy, it's more pliable, I don't have to dig as deep of a hole, and then I've got all this dirt to mound with. So it's all good. This is Portulacaria afrovariegata, and it is one of my favorite ground covers. It will spread down this hill so beautifully, and this is one that we can trim in the traditional way. You know, if it's starting to get a little scraggly or it's too long, you can just trim the ends of it anywhere you want. You cannot hurt this plant by trimming on it. So I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to put one back here. See how that kind of frames out this Speciosa? This is a design challenge. Here's our barbecue, and this is where Charlie has his propane, so he needs access to this. So right here is going to be a piece of flagstone. So Greg will be coming with the flagstone, and you'll have to wait and see how I handle that. Okay, so I knocked out this little vignette, and this is one of, as you know, my favorite things in the world to do are these smaller vignettes. And it's so important that you take into consideration your microclimates and your exposure when you're doing a little vignette. Now, follow the sun. Here in Coronado, the sun is going to head straight over top and set this way. Are we going that way? Oh, it's really? The ocean's not over here? The ocean's over here? Oh my gosh, I feel dizzy. I'm so turned around. Okay, but anywho, point is, the hottest part of the day, around noonish, especially in the summer, this is going to get slammed. So the benefit is this is a white wall, okay? So it will absorb some of the heat. But you'll notice that I chose plants that are very tough. We have Portulacaria and crassulas and aloes and some sunburst aeonium and some Portulacaria and a little cotyledon. So, and of course my barrel cactus. Not a whole lot. I mean, this is a very, very simple installation. I did tuck some little cuties here and some little cuties here, but that's it. Everything else is, you know, pretty established and mature. We ran subterranean drip irrigation through it. We have a light staged because the client will be attaching a mosaic when he gets it done. Over here we have Terry's gorgeous trio of pots. This client loves color. She is a woman after my own heart. So we did chartreuse, yellow, and orange. And if you were in the house, you would understand. Carrie did a masterful job of packing these pots very, very tight and top dressing with black reflective fire glass. So be sure and stay tuned tomorrow for the grand reveal. But I just wanted to show you the progress today. Have a good one. It's Laura, Design for Serenity, reporting from Coronado with your little courtyard semi. Don't be dirty. Grand reveal.